welcome back to another Sims 4 High School Years video. Thank you so much to EA Creator Network for making this video possible. So we're gonna have a look at the world today, look at the map, each of the neighborhoods, and all of the lots that come in this pack, so you can have a good idea of, what to expect and what to find and where to find it. So here we are in the main world selection. This is the icon for Copperdale. You can see here, this is the new little Womp Womp mascot. Just there with the pom-poms. You see in the background is like the pier that you see in the world and the high school scrolling past in the front here as well. Beautiful sunset over the big Lake Lasuli. And now because this is an early access version of the game, my username, my origin username is just jumping around the screen right now. That's what that's there for. But this world comes with 3 neighborhoods: Rockridge Heights, Prescott Square, and also Plumbite Cove. And you can see it's all centered around this big lake in the middle called Lake Lasuli. So, Copperdale, let's have a little read of the world description. Once renowned for its booming mining industry, the town of Copperdale, quaint and historic, lay nestled on the banks of Lake Lasuli. Founder Jasper Prescott had foraged this land for its treasured crystals, hoping Copperdale would one day blossom into a prosperous community for families and travelers alike. And though the mine carts reached an eternal halt, the townspeople continued to flourish. With academics and adventures abound, Copperdale is now home to many families seeking a small town life with big city dreams for themselves and their teens. Together they've unearthed a gem far more precious than before: beloved high school memories. I don't know about that. Sure. Yeah, so this is Copperdale, which look, full disclosure, I've never watched Riverdale. I don't know anything about it, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume Copperdale is a reference to that, and there probably is references throughout. And probably a bunch of other shows, so I'm not going to catch the references, unfortunately. But let's have a look at each of the neighborhoods. So up here, this is the high school neighborhood, so there's no residential lots in this area. And I believe these 2 lots you can't change the type of, so we couldn't put a house here, but we'll have a look closer to that in a minute. But yeah, this is Rockridge Heights. Home to Copperdale High, Rockridge Heights is the town's standard bearer for academia across generations. It's beloved school ground for quintessential teen moments and college preparation, with classrooms full of learning and an auditorium full of prom possibilities. Rockridge Heights is the perfect environment for every teen to discover who and what they want to be. So yeah, up here we've got a couple of lots. We've got the high school, Copperdale High School, and we also have the Auditorium. And that is a new lot type, and so is the high school. So first, let's jump into the Auditorium. We're gonna go have a look at that. These 2 lots were not built by EA creators. This is just built by EA themselves, as far as I'm aware, because there's no one credited to these lots. So I'm just going to go ahead and guess this was built by the team, mostly because these 2 lots have very specific functions that are quite different to regular lots. So this is the Auditorium. I actually kind of really like this building. I mean, I know it's at the moment pretty empty, and but it just looks like an auditorium. I don't know, I find it so cool. But the little secret about this lot is up here, there's actually a few different variations. Now, this is obviously the same system that we had in Eco Lifestyle for the community hubs, but they've repurposed it for the prom. So you can choose different variations on this lot depending on what event is on. So if we go to the formal dance, you'll see that it will reload the lot, and this is the layout for prom. And of course, you can come in here and edit and save it, and it will save specifically to the formal dance. So when you come to play for your prom, you'd have a custom version of it here as well. Yeah, so that's how that changes there. The outside, I think, is just the same, which makes sense. The idea is you just redecorate the inside, but you can, of course, you can actually build a completely different lot and have it swap between them. It just wouldn't be as realistic. But yeah, so that's the prom version. Then we got the graduation lot right here. So new layout, all the seats here, watching the stage, a couple of tables at the back, a little photo area. And then we also have the career day, which has a few tables around the place, a couple of banners, one outside. Which I think is really cool. I think that's such a cool use of this function to have an auditorium that changes. And here we are on the high school lot. This is actually a 64 by 64 lot, which is always nice to get. But like I said, you cannot change this lot type. It's specifically a high school. It'll always be a high school because obviously if you didn't have one in your game and you clicked join to go to high school, I mean, I don't know what happened. It probably wouldn't be good. But yeah, this is fully customizable as long as you're not currently on an active school day. If you join a teen to go to school, it won't let you edit the lot on that day. But otherwise you can edit it here and we can do whatever we want. So you can completely customize this lot. There's 2 classrooms, which in gameplay, there are 2 teachers and 2 specific classes. So I think you have to have the 2 classrooms. I don't know if it says in here. Whiteboard, 2 out of 2. Yeah, so I think there has to be 2 classes there. You need at least 8 desks. Obviously, we've got a bit more than that. You could go ahead and change these desks around if you wanted to. They have a few different like chairs and stuff you could mix and match. Yeah, so that's one of the classrooms. That's just like a little, I guess, study room. It doesn't have any function. So when you're playing, this is a cafeteria. There is a worker here and you can get food. And then the classrooms are here or there. There's also a principal that hangs out over in this office. And there's like a high school custodian that sort of walks around, fixes any toilets and stuff, especially if they've been pranked. Got all the lockers along the front here. And then upstairs is mostly decorative. Like there's like an art room and a music room. But even when you have art class or music class, they tend to just use the classroom. So I don't know, I guess it just the looks. Down here is a few of the club activities. So after school activities, you can do like the computer club, chess club, and then there's football and stuff. So I guess this would be useful for that and for cheerleading. So you can use those and a few bathrooms and showers down there too. So yeah, that's the high school lot. I really can't wait to see people build their own high schools. I think there's going to be some amazing looking ones. I think this is pretty good. Like it's okay. I think the outside looks great. I think that totally works. I think the problem I have with this lot is mostly the cafeteria. I mean, it's just really vast. So you can only have 20 Sims loaded in on an active lot, and that includes people just walking by out the world. So when you're here on a school day, you'll often have maybe 6 or 7 students, which I get that's why the canteen needs to have less seats, otherwise it'd be really empty. But I probably would have preferred just making the canteen room smaller, because it's a little cavernous. Hello? Is anyone in the school? Yeah, it's a little like that. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm really stoked to see what people build, and I'm also excited to have a go of it. All right, let's have a look around this neighborhood. Oh, okay, so I was just looking around the neighborhood, but I actually just realized here on the high school lot, you can click on a door and say everyone but faculty. So it's actually locked. So, because this is supposed to be like a staff room, but by default, it wasn't locked. Anyway, so now, unless you're a faculty, you can't go in this room. So that's actually good to know. Little tip. Interestingly, you can just come visit the high school on a Sunday as an adult. No one's stopping me. Just fast forwarding a little bit so it's a little bit brighter outside. There we go. All right, so let's have a look around the world. So yeah, the big 64 lot here, then we've got the auditorium lot just there. There's this really cool like amphitheater area, which I believe we can go sit at and hang out in. Yep, there we go. So we can come hang out here in the amphitheater, which I think is really cool. So you could have like a setup down here, have a couple of instruments and like play and have people sitting around. That's a nice little area there. And you can see this is our main, I guess, road through the area. I love the little bike lane coming along the side of it. You can't go past like this area here. This is sort of the world boundary. So the rest of that's just all decorative. Nice houses out there. I mean, I really love how all the neighborhoods now in the game look really detailed, like in the background. Like look at the rolling hills and stuff. I think that looks really, really nice. And then going the other way, we can sort of explore all the way up to here, which I'm actually not really sure why, because there's not really anything in this area, but you can go all the way over here if you want. So it's all explorable up to there. There's this little rock mountain in this area. This is like I guess the faculty parking lot that has all this cool art on top of the parking spots there. And then we have the big sporting field out the back here. We got a couple of, I guess, football posts. I don't really know the rules of American football, I assume. Is that what that is? Oh yeah, I just Googled it. That's what they look like. And then obviously a soccer net below it. As far as I'm aware, there's no like big sporting event in this game. But out here you can do some cheer routines, and this is also where all the festivals appear. So like there's the cheer festival, I think that's one of them, the sporting festival, the chess event. They sort of appear in this field area and all the Sims will sort of come out here. And that's where those events happen. There's also this running track around here, but as far as I'm aware, it's not like I kind of wish there was like an interaction where you could say like run laps and then they would just autonomously go around that. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, it looks great, but there's not as many interactive things out here as I thought. Like you can't go up onto these bleachers and sit and hang out, which I thought would be really cool to just sort of have a bunch of Sims come hang out here and have a chat or something. Looks really nice, but yeah, there's not much to do out there. That's just a decorative building, just lots of decorative stuff. There's a couple of benches there you can sit at. Big scoreboard, big floodlights, a little bathroom over here as well. So there is an outdoor bathroom in the area, which is good to know. Yeah, but this is the high school area. Most of the stuff you're going to be doing here is obviously in the school, or there's the little festivals and events out the back there. Or prom and graduation happens over here. So yeah, that is this area. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so over here we've got James Turner YT. Oh no, sorry, Prescott Square. Named after Copperdale's founder, Jasper Prescott, this town square is a quaint hub for all after-school hangouts. For the fashion-forward teens, Eloise Hiddlestick's well-known ThriftTea shop is the spot to grab a bubble tea and explore the latest trends. Lakeview Library is perfect for academically minded teens to squeeze in a cram sesh or find a study buddy. Representing Copperdale's historic legacy, this town square is central to all its residents. Some say they've seen the ghost of Jasper lurking near his old dwelling, Boone's Bluff Mystery House. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I haven't read that before. I don't know where that is. Also, you said it's central to all its residents. I mean, these residents are like over the other side of the lake. And as far as I'm aware, they have to go through this tunnel, probably come around out here somewhere, come through here, back around this way, and then I don't know how these two join together. I don't know, man. That's not very central. All right, so let's go through each of these lots here. So we've got the Harjo household. So here we have the Harjo household. This was built by a very talented creator, MsGryphi. This is a 20 by 15, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. And I think it looks incredibly well detailed on the outside. It actually looks really, really well done. I love all the landscaping. And I actually really love this front courtyard area. That's a really good use of this, quite frankly, strange shaped lot. Because I would kind of expect it to be more like this. But for some reason, it's sideways. So having said that, yeah, I think they've done a fantastic job. Like, I think this looks really, really good. I love this area here. That's so cool. And the outside of the house, I think, beautifully meshes with the world too. I don't know how early they would have built these lots because I haven't seen their videos on it yet. But they may not have really even seen what the other buildings around them looked like. Oh, is that the haunted house over there? Yeah, so I mean, the fact that they got the style so spot on, I think that's fantastic. It looks really, really nice. Yeah, and we got some of the new wallpapers there as well. Oh, is there a sneak out window in this house? Wait, what's down here? That's cool. I love this area. That's so cool. We'll check that out. All right, let's have a look inside. Oh, I love this. I love this. This is so cute. Nice little sitting room in the front. I really like the use of the half walls there too. My favorite thing about half walls is when they're used to sort of keep the wall visible. So like with the walls down, you can still see that. And I actually really like that aspect. And it sort of also creates this nice wall for the basement stairs just underneath it. Got a nice little kitchen in there, nice and cozy. Dining room. I like that chair pushed off to the back there. A little wash closet down there. Let's head upstairs where we've got 2 bedrooms, a little study nook, a bathroom. I love this house. It's so nice. I love this teens room. I don't really know the Sims that live in this lot yet, but I'm gonna guess that they're into sports. They might be in the football team. It's very nicely detailed. I love all the stuff sort of placed around the room too. Makes it feel really, really lived in, which is great. Nice bedroom there. Oh, using one of the new desks and chairs as well. Cool. All right, let's check out the basement. Oh, that's a cool bedroom. This is the coolest bedroom. It'd be so cool. You have your own entrance and exit as well. Now that, if you want to sneak out, is perfect. This is one of my favorite desks, by the way, in the entire game, I think, at this point. This desk is so cool. And we got the transgender pride flag here, which I mean, I have it a guess that this sim that lives here identifies as transgender, which is fantastic. I think we can get a good look and feel of who they are through how these rooms are furnished, which is fantastic. Really, really nicely done. Love this house. So that is the Water Tower Way. Next up, we've got the Town Square Terrace, which is nearly a starter home, but not quite. And as far as I'm aware, I don't think an EA creator built this. At least I don't have a name listed. So if a creator out there did make this, I apologize. I'm not sure who made this, whether it was a creator or EA. But for whatever reason, it's not quite a starter home. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say EA built this for the simple reason that there's no railing on these stairs. I don't know if that's true. And again, I apologize if a creator made this, but there appears to be no railings on those stairs. Also, this here, by the way, is a new floor, which is a base game flooring. So I believe this would come for all players, but it really nicely matches the world flooring, as you can see. And this is also something contributing to the cost of this lot. If we remove that, it's much closer to being a starter home. They've also, is this one of the really expensive fences? Oh no, it's not too expensive, but probably didn't need it. If I was trying to build a starter home, I probably wouldn't have that. So let's see, if I remove this fence but keep the flooring, ooh, still not quite a starter home. I'm just seeing what you could remove to be able to afford this. Maybe change the stairs to like these. Oh my gosh, those stairs are so expensive. Okay, hang on. Let me go back to the beginning. If I change the stairs to the unremarkable, there you go, starter home. Okay, so if you want to make this a starter home, just change those stairs and maybe put a railing on it just for safety. Oh, I can't afford to do a railing. Okay, no railing. But yeah, I mean, other than the stairs thing, inside not having a railing, I actually really like this house too. I think the actual design of it is pretty cool and definitely fits like the town center townhouse vibe. I also really like that that flooring matches this as well as it does, because that doesn't often happen in The Sims. Sometimes it just doesn't match at all, but that looks really good. So that's that lot, which is a 20 by 15 home, 1 bed, 1 bath. Next up, we got a brand new lot type, which is a thrift and bubble tea store, both in one. This one's called ThriftTea, and this is built by MsGryphi as well, so you know it's gonna be awesome. So here we are, pretty much smack in the center of town. Got a big park area here, which this is not a lot, which I think is actually really cool that there's so much going on here. There's like a chess table, there's benches, there's a gazebo. I think it's a really nice area. There's like a little playground there. It seems like there's a lot of sort of little spaces you can go to. That's the other house we were just at. And here is the ThriftTea store, which is a boba tea and a thrift store, so the name is fantastic. And yeah, this is the new lot type, and here's the requirements for it. You need a thrift store retail rack, retail counter, you need a bubble tea counter, and I guess some of the sort of more regular things you'd need in a store. But yeah, this one is really, really nice too. I love this sort of shop frontage here, this little sort of, I don't know what do you call those? A parapet? Parapet? Yeah. Sure, let's go with that. I love that little detail using the half walls. I also really like the attention to detail of adding the platform here so that the roof is like level with the half walls. That's always a nice touch. Beautifully detailed lot as well. There's actually an upstairs section too, which we'll check out, which I actually didn't realize when I was playing the game. Like I knew it was a 2-story building, but I didn't even look at it. I saw it later on and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So downstairs, we've got the actual store section. This is your boba tea counter. And this is the thrift store counter, little computer there. There's actually like a couple of changing rooms here too, which you can go, use the mirrors, set your outfit if you want to. There's a little bathroom here as well if you get stuck and you need to go. And then there's like a little staff back room there too, which I guess as a regular sim, you could just go in there and grab some food and use that too. Nice little seating area in here, which Sims do sit down and hang out at, which is really nice. I also really like that the layout of this space is sort of on the diagonal here and like sort of turn, and the rugs are overlaid. Like I think it adds so much interest to the lot rather than just having it all perfectly gridded and laid out that way. I think that adds a really nice detail. So it's a little microphone here. Do some sweet stand-up comedy, tell some jokes. Yeah, so that's that. Then out the front as well, there's some seats here too. And then upstairs is like, what to me, it looks like a little like dance kind of studio. So this rug, I'm not sure if, do these fit in here? Oh, they do. So this is like the cheer rug. So this is just a regular rug, but you could use that as a dance studio. And then if you put this in here, you could come up here and like do cheerleading practice as well. So it's actually a really good space, and you could repurpose this to whatever you wanted it to be, but it kind of seems like, like a dance studio space or a rental space so you can go exercise or, do lots of different activities up here. So it's a nice area to expand into. Also, if you had to get to work and you bought this lot and you wanted to turn it into a retail space, this would be a really good space to like set up like a bedroom and stuff up there too. So it's really nice that it's already there and you can utilize it. So that was a 20 by 15 lot as well. Next up, we have the Lakeview Library lot. This is a 20 by 20 lot built by FreezerBunny. Another EA creator lot, which means it looks fantastic. Love it. Now, when I watched the trailer, I wasn't sure how this was done, these trims on the platform, because as far as I'm aware, we don't have those platform trims. So I'm not sure where or how they got them. It's not in my game, and if I eyedrop it, you can see it says no results found. So I don't know. I don't know. If I change it, can I eyedrop it? I can eyedrop it. Yeah, I don't know where they got it from or how they used it or if that was supposed to be in the game, but it's not. But anyway, it's a beautiful detail. However they did it, it looks really good because it adds a really nice amount of detail to the roof of this build. So this is another 20 by 20 lot. Something about this town, and I think they mentioned all the lots are pretty small because it's supposed to have that small town feel, which I get. But also I feel like the library maybe could have been a little bit bigger. Like as a lot, it could definitely fill this space at least, 20 by 20 for a town library when whatever this building is in the background is huge, you know? I don't know. It seems like that should probably be bigger. I mean, yeah, some of these other buildings are like really big. I know the decorative buildings, but you know what I mean? Like maybe the town library / town hall could have been this space here, like a 40 by 30 kind of thing. I don't know, but there's a lot of small lots, which I love a good small lot. Don't get me wrong, but I think in certain lot types maybe should be bigger. Like I think the ThriftTea store was perfect. That little townhouse was fine. That house was fine as well. Library, maybe a little bit bigger. But here we are. Nonetheless, beautiful exterior, lots of lovely landscaping. I do really like all the bricks around it. You know, it feels like really planted, like it's been here a long time. It definitely should feel that way. I love the columns and this sort of old school architecture, almost like a Georgian kind of style. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's kind of what I imagined. I also really love the use of the skylight at the top here. I think that's so cool. Bringing the light all the way down the center there. All right, so let's have a look inside. So down the bottom, we've got, bookcases, tables, places to study and all that kind of stuff. Little bathroom down here as well. Ooh, it's up on a platform. Nice detail. I like that. I like that. And nice big stairs, really wide. One of the new stairs in the game. It's also like a reception kind of desk there. And then upstairs, we have like a little kids activity area or kids reading area. Chess table, and we've got the computers and stuff up here as well. So you'll often find yourself coming up the top here. And I love that the kids area is is blocked off, so it's not too loud. Ooh, I love the different colored walls around the room. That's a really nice detail. Yeah, so that's that space here. And I think if we go throughout the day, yeah, you can see some of the light coming through that skylight. There it is down the bottom. So throughout the day, you'll see like light come through the center section. Yeah, that's the library lot. Beautiful, beautiful build. Then we've got the Prescott family home, which is a 30 by 30. And as you might guess, Prescott, descendants of the town founder, this is their home, you know, so it's obviously a nice big home, big driveway, 30 by 30. This one was built by Joel 1990. So again, you know, an EA creator is going to make the lot look fantastic. So here we are up on this like prime location, like almost like looking over the town, over the lake. Beautiful. Can we see like the pier from here? I don't think so. It's supposed to be over there somewhere, but I don't see it. Yeah, but here is the big, beautiful family home. Really, really cool looking. I love the amount of like detail that is on the actual building itself, like the different walls coming in and out, the different wall textures, the little garden planters all around the place. Really nice landscaping, big balconies too. Lots of space around here to use. Nice fenced garden at the back too. Huge chimney. And I really love this little top windowed section there too. So let's have a look inside the home. Downstairs, we've got a nice big entry hallway through this little foyer for the bathroom, and then we've got a nice big kitchen. Oh, big beautiful windows in that kitchen there too. Nice formal sort of dining area just in there. Then we've got like a home office, I guess probably for the mom who is a principal at the school. And then we have a nice big lounge room here, fireplace, TV, radio. Oh, that's cool. It's like up on a little platform area. You sort of like step up on the platform, come sit there. That's cool. I like that. I love seeing builds by the community because there's so many creative things that you might never think of doing. And it's just really good because it gives you, the player, like an idea of something you could do in your own home too. And you can see how it all works together. Cool. And then moving upstairs, got a nice big open atrium looking downstairs. And over here we have a nice double bedroom here. Oh, periodic table. Very nice. And then a little bathroom in that section there. And over the other side, we've got a nice shared bathroom here, kids' room in the corner, and another double bedroom just there, and then another double bedroom over here. Then we also have a ladder going up into this space, which is a little reading area, a little hangout area, guitar and all that. That's so cool. I love that that's actually usable. That's very cool. And then I believe we also have a downstairs going down here into the basement. Oh, they got a home gym and like a little workshop area. That is awesome. Love it. I really love that. That's really nice to have. And it means as well, if you wanted to add on to the house, you can easily build down here without changing the rest of the house. So that's a nice touch. And yeah, we got the big outdoor space, nice garden out the back, and ooh, nice little skylight through here on this section. So that is a nice little spot too. So that is the Prescott household. 30 by 30. And now we'll have a quick look around the actual town. Oh, flirty. Quick look around the town area. So yeah, we've got this big park in the middle. There's like a little bird feeder there. There's some collectibles as well you'll find around the park. We've got this gazebo section up here, which got a little bench in it. A few benches around the place. No fishing in this pond. specifically. We also have the statue of the town founder right here. And yeah, we've got the sort of chess table just over this way. Nice fountain there, a couple of benches. Seating area up over here as well, just to sit down, hang out. Here's the ThriftTea store where you can get your boba tea. And there's like a lot of space around. There's a lot of place to explore, but there's not like a lot out here. Like you'll find maybe you just end up walking a long way to the edge of the world, and then there's not really anything out here. You can walk all the way up to about here somewhere. Where? Oh, I can walk on the pathway, but I can't walk on the road. Okay, I see. Yeah, so I can go all the way up to about here. Walk all the way out there. There's not really much out that way. Wouldn't recommend. But yeah, this is the town area. You know, around the place there's a few tables and benches, and so there is some stuff around. And then we've got this little townhouse up here on this area. And you can see that flooring of the lot and the flooring of this pretty much lines up seamlessly. Like if I look here, can you tell me where the lot is? I mean, you can not even, I mean, I can't even tell, to be honest. Oh, it's here. You can see, because obviously this right here is the edge of the lot, the top of that plank. And then it must be just here, which you can't even tell. I think that's fantastic. We need more of that in this game where they blend in so seamlessly. That's cool. Very well done there. I like that. And then there's also this little barbecue area down over this way. Apparently a nice cycle pathway, though I don't think there's any new bikes in this pack, so I don't know. They seem to have a lot of bike lanes, but no bike, which is an interesting choice. Yeah, this pathway goes all the way around, and then obviously up this way is the driveway, pretty much essentially a private driveway for the Prescott house. So they have a dang nice area up here, and there's a few collectibles around the place too. So yeah, there's definitely collectibles around this world, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. Yeah, that is the layout. If I just jump back a little bit here, we can see, so that's the first house we looked at in this area. There's the little townhouse, ThriftTea. That's the library, and then over this way is the Prescott. So you can see, there we go. That's a good overview of the area. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 lots here. So pretty much this huge area here is all explorable. It doesn't all have a lot of stuff in it, but there are collectibles around. So that is Prescott Square. And the next up, we have the last area, Plumbite Cove. Settled on Lake Lasuli sits Plumbite Cove, a once popular location for its mining of rare gems. After the mines shut down, the town turned this picturesque outlook into a waterfront fairground. With thrills, chills, and a breathtaking view, Plumbite Pier is the ideal spot for all ages to make some memories. Travel to Totter Park and see the majestic Teeter Rock before heading to the pier to snag a selfie with Frank the Flying Womp Womp. Whether settling down or just stopping by, Plumbite Cove is a must-see Copperdale jam. Oh, actually, before we leave as well, the haunted house, is that thing over there? We can't even go, okay, we can't go over there, so I don't know if that's like a thing, or maybe it's this house. No, I can't go there either. Because it had that thing about the ghost, so are we gonna see the ghost around this area? I don't know if that's a thing or not, because I can't get over there. I mean, it's definitely gonna be this house though, right? At least from the looks of it, but we can't get over there, so I'm not quite sure. Okay, we're gonna have a look at Totter Park first, which is a 50/40 lot. So if you wanna build a big house, this is a good spot to do it. Obviously you'd be removing the park, but it's just what it is. This, I believe, was just built by EA because there's no creator that I can see assigned to this lot. So again, apologies if a community member made this, but I think it was just an EA built lot. And it's actually really nice. You know, as far as the park lot goes, it's really nice. It's actually got some terrain manipulation. You can see there's actually a hill in the middle here. Lots of good tree coverage, nice little pathway going around. It's quite a nice little space. A little sort of gazebo with a table under it, chess tables there, playground in the middle, a couple of bathrooms there. You know, like I said, it's nothing really special, but if you were just to visit this area and didn't want to go to one of the houses, I guess this is a good lot to jump into. And then up there, we'll have a better look later, but that's Teeter Rock. You can see it's like literally just on there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, in gameplay, it actually like teeters back and forth. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, like teeters back and forth. So we'll have a look at that when we jump into the game, but beautiful like pathways and stuff around this area. It's a really nice world design. So yeah, that's the park. And then over here as well, we have an empty 20/20 lot, which is currently where my sim that I'm using is staying. So this is our only empty lot by default in this world. And it's like a little bit off the beaten path. There's like this small little laneway here that heads to this other house. And then we're kind of just off the side here, nestled in next to this little creek and a bridge and this little sort of, I guess, bay area. I don't know if I call it a bay, it's pretty small, but you know, little river mouth just here heading out to the ocean. And I think, I can't be certain, but I think we might be able to swim in that. Maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. But it's got like a log blocking the water over there. which makes me think it's swimmable because that's just like a visual thing to show you can't go any further than that. Yeah, that's this little 20 by 20 lot here, Little Falls Nook. All right, let's have a look at the starter home here, Lasuli Point. This is the only starter home you can afford if you start off in this world. The other one here was like the non-starter starter home that you have to change the stairs to be able to afford. So this one, Lasuli Point, was also built by MsGryphi, a 20 by 15, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. You know, I'm really excited to see whenever an EA creator makes a starter home, like for the official packs, because they typically are still really well like detailed and designed. I mean, this looks like fantastic, you know, just from like an architectural standpoint on the outside. It's really interesting. Like there's a lot of different roof angles and shapes and columns and half walls. Like it looks really interesting. Like way more than just like a box or something like that. So I really like the look of this. I do like the 2 planters out the front too. So you can do some planting of seeds. A nice bin out the back there. Let's have a look on the inside. Oh, this is actually really nice. This is so nice. I love this. So nice little living area, a couple of dining chairs there, a little kitchen in there. I love all the wood paneling and the combination of the bricks as well. Nice, pretty spacious bathroom, honestly. 2 bedrooms, nice bedroom there, and a little one there too. Great little starter home. I actually really like this. I think it fits in beautifully with the area. Like I think the terrain painting on it as well looks really good. Yeah, that's a nice starter home. I mean, also, as a starter home, imagine if this was real. This is the first house you have on this. I mean, look at this. Like pretty much panoramic waterfront views. I guess the downside could be next to this pier. If this was real, it'd probably be pretty loud. Maybe that's why it's cheaper. Over here, we've got the Price family household, the 30 by 30. This one was built by XFreezerBunny. And here we are on the lot. Ooh, I love this hedge usage here, having on the diagonal going around here, creating a nice sort of enclosed front garden space. I was like, I don't know, I noticed that like right away. That's so cool. And then a beautiful big old house. Looks really classic. Almost looks as well like this is like some sort of extension that they maybe added on at some point. I don't know if that's the intention, but I really like the joined roof there, like that connects it to the rest of the house. We've got a cheer mat out the back there as well, so you can practice your cheerleading, which is good. Nice big front porch. And oh, this looks cool. I love these big columns through this space, creating these nice big archways and like the wood paneled floorboards. I don't know why I said wood panel. Wood floorboards in the living area, and then the tiles sort of in the rest of this section. This island counter as well. Beautiful, nice big space. Big dining table there too for everyone, because this was quite a big family by the looks of it. Nice spacious bathroom, and we got a downstairs bedroom just in here. Cool. I love the big spacious stairs there. Oh my gosh, look at this room. I'm not sure which family members this is, but this is beautifully detailed. Yeah, again, I really love when in the pre-made family homes, when the detail of whichever sim, you know, is living in this room, you can see just, it is so lived in. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. They're a gamer. I'm going to go ahead out on a limb and say with all these gaming posters. Oh, Minecraft poster. Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Man, I got a big bathroom too. Lucky. And again, this would be great as a teenager. Sneak out the door. Or these 2 windows are the sneak out windows, so they can climb through those windows right there. That's cool. Moving upstairs, we've got another little single bedroom here with an ensuite too. Dang. So lucky. This family is well off. And then we've also got another bedroom in here, also beautifully detailed, and a loft bed, the kid, nice desk underneath, looking really good. Nice big bathroom there too. Yeah, this is a fantastic looking house. Beautiful stuff. So that's the Prescott family home, just off this sort of, I guess, main road coming through here. I kind of wish this pathway joined to the lot. I don't know what it is about worlds in The Sims 4 and just avoiding trying to join the lots. Just a little would be good. I don't know. That just really annoys me that it's not joined. Maybe they need to create a system where the player can do their own terrain paint in the world, at least up into an area around. I don't know how this would work, if it would even work. But if there's some way that we could just like paint our own pathway, that would like solve every problem. Because then the people that don't want a pathway going to the lot, which, you know, sometimes people don't, because if they want the front of the house to be here, this as like an entrance, you could do that. We just need to be able to like edit, you know, portions around. Anyway, that's not the point. And last, but definitely not least, we got the Hillside Haven rental home, 30 by 20, 4 bedroom, 1 bathroom. This was built by Joel 1990. And I mean, already looking at it here and this particular location, looks like it's going to be good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is some prime real estate right here. I can imagine the Prescott family owns this and they just rent it out, you know? Like look at this space. Right up here on this like hill, in between the big pier back there, there's like another little pier you can actually go out over there. Little private sort of driveway kind of coming around here. Really, really nice. Let's have a look on the inside. So yeah, this is one you can come for a holiday, which I think is actually makes a lot of sense. Like this area looks like a really good holiday location. So we've got a nice entrance foyer. I do like a lot of these houses have like the entrance foyer because I definitely think that fits a sort of small town, older style of home to have this sort of section to the house. Like that's definitely separated. Nice little kitchen area here, like a sort of galley kitchen almost, but a little bit bigger, a little bit more spacious to fit more stuff in. Big dining area. I guess that makes sense. If you have a bunch of Sims coming on holiday, they need somewhere to sit and eat. Oh, high chair. Yeah. Oh, a bar. That's a good idea for a holiday rental. A bar for all the parties that you're going to throw. Nice sitting area. No TV, which I also think is a good idea for like a holiday rental. You know, you're here to enjoy the area. A little reading nook over there, little, I guess, game table. Yeah, a lot of little activities to do here. Then upstairs, we've got a bunk bedroom, a loft bedroom, a double room just in here. Plenty of places to hang out. Oh my gosh, that is such a cool idea. I've never thought of doing that before. Having a diagonal wall and putting this like diagonal part of a counter to fill it in. I didn't even know you could do that. How do they do that? Does that just place without move objects? Oh my gosh, it does. That is so cool. That's such a good idea. Also, I do like the double sink setup here too, because there'd be so many Sims here. And I really like the use of the half walls around the bathtub, just to sort of nestle it in there too. And then I think there's also a basement. Yep, there's a ladder heading down. Oh, there's a theater room. That's a cool rental home. Yeah, this is where the TV is. Yeah, you come down here to enjoy the movies, and up here you come to hang out and enjoy the scenery and the area and the company. But yeah, that is the holiday rental, which again was a 30 by 20 lot sitting up over here. All right, so now let's look at the little area. Sorry that it's kind of late in the afternoon. It's starting to get dark, but you know, see a nice sunset. So this is swimmable. I thought it might be. So you can swim in this area, back float, all that kind of stuff. So that's this area around our little blank lot. There's a bridge that heads out over this way, and you can sort of head all the way up over here. So there's like nice little areas, I think, designed for, you know, storytelling. So you could bring your teens up here, sit on the bench or something, have a chat with all these flowers around. I don't know how this reacts with seasons. If these all like die out in the winter, I'm not sure. A frog here too, that's good to know. So that's just up that way. There's also a beautiful bench here to sit and look out over the water just there. This bridge here as well, I really liked it. That's a nice little sort of area to visit. And then we've also, yeah, fishing spot and swimming down there. Heading up this road to the rental house and coming all the way past it, you actually end up down over at this pier, which also has a really cozy looking couch you can sort of sit on out here. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. You can sit here, watch the sun set just over there over the pier. So that's in this area. What's this? That's a no fishing sign. You cannot fish there, which is surprising because the Sims loves fishing. Little collectible down here. Yeah, there's like a lot of little nooks and crannies where you can sit and probably get a really good screenshot of your Sims hanging out. Even like this way, you can see that little gazebo pier behind us. You can walk along the water here. Nice big pathway all the way along here. And I believe, yep, this is all swimmable. I think out until this point, you can swim out here. You can be swimming all the way around this pier, which is actually really, really nice, this whole area. And then speaking of the pier, it's a real, I think, kind of shame that there's no lot in this area at all. You can't build anything here. The closest lot, I guess, is probably my lot over here, this empty one, or this house, or, you know, these two. I don't know. I feel like there should have been a lot. Maybe this one or this should have been a lot, or maybe even here. If this was like a small, like 20 by 20 or something, and you could build your own little setup. But this is all just stuff in the world. So a lot of Sims do come to hang out here because this is a boba tea stand here. So you can get your bubble tea. There's a chess table. These, you can ride the Ferris wheel. It's just like a rabbit hole. You can't see in it. Your Sim goes in there. You sometimes get pop-ups about how to interact with things. So that's there. Then there's also the Tunnel of Love, which again is a ride, and you can ride that with other Sims as well. Again, there's some pop-ups, and then there's like the Haunted House ride. You sort of just go in and disappear. You don't see them, but there are little activities to do. And there's also a photo booth here. And then this is also an ice cream shop, which is just like a regular sort of food stall kind of setup. So, you know, there are a lot of Sims sort of wandering around, hanging out here, but the problem I had with it, at least in my gameplay so far, is like if I want to go here, even if I'm living over here, it takes me forever because you got to run all the way over here, run through this area, run down here, almost through like this loading dock area, which kind of seems weird. And then you have to come up here and come around. It takes a long time to get over here. And then when your sim wants to travel somewhere else, they then have to run all the way out and then run to the edge of the world because there's no lot nearby, like, you know. So that's just like a little bit of world feedback. I feel like either that or the sim just needs to travel instantly because like when you have to go to work or school and you're down here, they have to run all the way around and it takes forever. Yeah, it is a shame that there's no lot over here. That is a little disappointing. Would have been cool to build in this area. You know, even if it was just further back, like here, like I was saying, like this could have been a lot here, you know, like that would be cool. But it is what it is. And yeah, then moving over this way, we got this big house. There's also a public bathroom here, which actually, that's the other thing. I don't think, unless I'm mistaken, there's no bathroom on the pier itself. So your sim has to run all the way down over here. And if they're busting, that takes forever. So also, that would be nice to have a bathroom somewhere on the pier. Which again, I don't know if I'm mistaken and I've missed it, so please let me know. Oh yeah, here's the Womp Womp mascot. he hangs out at the end of the pier. Really cool. Yeah, so there is a lot of activity going on here. A lot of Sims come and hang out in this area, so it is actually nice and quite lively. And then, yeah, moving over this way, we come over to the park lot, which is just there. And yeah, you can explore around this area, come up this hill, up to Teeter Rock, which I don't know, there's no interaction on. Hang on, let's unpause. Does it teeter? I don't think it's moving. But, you know, it's really sitting there, perfectly balanced. I feel like teenagers would throw stuff at it to make it fall down. Ah, is that bird pooing? I think that bird just did a poop. Oh, that's just like rubble. I don't know. I'm gonna say the bird pooped. So that's Teeter Rock there. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then like, you know, all the pathways around here, there'll be collectibles in these areas and all that kind of stuff. And then a little fishing spot down over here. And then that sort of just brings us around to the starter home and back through to the sort of pier area there. Oh, and actually there's a really cool little hangout spot down here for teens, just under this bridge. I think this is such a cool area. This little plank down here, a little couch set up and a rug, and there's like this little sort of section of logs propped up here too. Like this is a fun little area down here to come hang out. Rebellious, like sneak out at night, go hang out down here. And I think that's just about it. I mean, I might have missed a few little details here and there, but this has already been a pretty big video of a world and lot overview. So this is the Plumbite Pier area overview all through this section here. Pretty much everything we can kind of see, you can explore all around here. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this video here. I hope you enjoyed the world overview of Sims 4 High School Years, Copperdale. It's a pretty cool world. I think it's got some cool details. A few things that are a little bit of a shame, like some lots could have done with being a little bit bigger, and you know there could have been a lot here on the pier, but overall it's a pretty nice world, and I think there should hopefully be some good use coming out of it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll leave a link to all the creators that built lots in this world in the description down below, so please do check them out because they're all incredibly talented, and I think they did fantastic jobs throughout this entire world. I'll see you next time, and have an awesome day.